So we'll also talk about some of the concepts around what white people should know about race, right? So this particular segment is from one white teacher to another, what white people should know about race or having racial discussions. And so as many things, I don't necessarily agree with everything that she offers, but she certainly gives us some food for thought as we move forward and trying to think about race in critical ways, right? In critical ways. Because we want to have conversations that don't evoke or invoke uh, blame, shame, fault, guilt, because we know that those negative emotions actually are not creative in nature, right? They don't propel us forward. They actually make us shrink and shirk as we think about those things. And so, creativity, longing, having positive regard. These things are more motivational than that blame, shame, fault, and guilt. And so, I appreciate some of the things that she says, but I'm challenged by other things. And so, what I'd like for you to do is to think about those, and as we share them. We'll get a better understanding of some critical ways to think about what it means to be white as an instructor. And so, is there a difference in between being proud to be white or being proud in being white? Right. So, if you had a young person who could only say bad things about themselves, what would your diagnosis be? That they have low self-esteem. And so so when we talk about this idea of whiteness, is it possible that people can be proud to be white but not have white pride, right? So is there a difference between those people who wear the white outfits with the cone hats, and I'm not talking about the Catholics? Is it a difference between those people and someone saying, no, I love my family history, I love my family, as a matter of fact, I love myself? Is it possible that those things could be two different things? And so we'll talk a lot about that as we go into the rest of the session. So this idea of being proud to versus proud in. And then we'll talk a little bit about history, and will that history be repeated? So we'll stop right there.